This happened to me about a year ago. I'm a photographer, and one night I was at a wedding venue for work. It was around 11 or 12 at night when I realized my camera battery was almost dead. I had an assistant with me, but he had forgotten to bring the spare battery from my studio. My studio was around 6 to 7 kilometers away from the venue, so I decided to go get it myself on my bike. There were two ways to get there. One was the longer route, which was safer, and the other was a shortcut that I normally avoided at night. I had taken that shortcut during the day before, but I never really felt comfortable using it at night. That night, I was in a hurry, so I decided to take the shortcut. There were a lot of abandoned houses and empty quarters along that road. They had apparently been abandoned for years, and there was basically a whole line of empty buildings. It was completely quiet. The only things I could hear were my bike and the sound of the wind. My headlight was the only real source of light. After riding for a while, I noticed something standing in the bushes beside the road. It looked like a shadow. And I don't mean something I vaguely saw from the corner of my eye. I could clearly make out what looked like a human figure standing there. The moment I saw it, I accelerated. But after going a little further, my bike suddenly stopped. I tried starting it again, but it wouldn't move. At that point, I was already scared, and I started wondering if the thing I'd seen had something to do with it. I left my bike and started running. I couldn't even make it very far. After maybe 100 meters, I stopped to catch my breath. And the moment I stopped, I heard a voice directly in my ear. It was extremely clear, almost like a whisper. It said, "Run as far as you can. How far do you think you can run?" That completely terrified me. And then I looked back. The shadow was suddenly much closer to me. It was right there. I started praying immediately. For a moment, the shadow disappeared. I thought maybe it was finally gone, but then I saw it again standing near my bike. I didn't know what to do. My studio wasn't very far away, but I couldn't bring myself to go back to the bike. So I left it there and ran all the way to my studio. When I got there, I immediately called my assistant and told him what had happened. I also specifically told him not to take the shortcut when he came to get me. When he finally arrived, he didn't believe me at all. He thought I was joking. I honestly don't know what I saw that night. Maybe there was some normal explanation for it, but the voice is the part I still can't explain. I still think about that night whenever I have to travel somewhere late.